talking to, cause boy, I beat your ass. I see you mad. I got that bag. Yeah. I'm the realest nigga in here. I'm back on the streets. I ain't heard them little yellow candies. I ain't heard
You don't know what it is. You better check this. We in here. We gotta make sure we got some volume. What's good with the squad? We just getting our final thoughts in for the day. Like we getting our final thoughts in about this boxing, man. Somebody outside really doing it. Ow, ow, ow. Hey, listen, this is a mess.
Where you leaving my against to? Where you going?
And never mind what's going on in the background, y'all.
No, I get food.
Shakur really ain't ready for Tank, sadly. Yeah, I know, blood. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. I keep trying to tell you, like, if you don't have no inside work and a man coming to you nonstop and he got the punch apart, listen, the man he fought had 10 knockouts out of 12 fights. And, and listen, I thought he had more fights than that. Hartunian only had 12 fights. And I looked at his box rec and I looked at who he actually scrapped with. He wasn't really in there with nobody. He's good getting out of his own character by taking a fight at this stage in his career on his Loma. He wasn't really ready for that. Deontay Wilder was a bronze medalist. You know how many fights he fought bombs? Hartunian needs to.
Got 40.
Exactly.
Nigga, Deontay Wilder got damn near 60 feet, nigga.
Yep. Off a bronze medal. And then these niggas be running in here trying to get these scraps off of minimal work just because you got some amateurs.
12 fights, think you ready for it. Think you ready for the world.
You're not.
Nigga, Canelo got 60, 70.
With hardly no amateurs, though. That's really why. But he started at 15. So if we go back and look at the underlining principles of everybody who start that early, they all end up being all-time greats. You know why? Because they primarily 100% of their career from start to finish, they were learning how to be professionals. They never had to relearn anything. They learned from jump. They moved as a professional with minimal amateur background or just as a professional who should be moved, period. Because it takes time and understanding to learn pugilism. And that's a fact. And that's why Canelo is where he at today and Boo Boo is not. Niggas think you learn everything in the amateurs. No. If you didn't learn the pro style in the amateurs, when you get your ass to the pros, you have to learn it completely over. As you can see, all this amateur boxing these niggas is doing, it's not working. No, it's never bad to start late in anything. It's better late than never. Better late than never, dog. Better late than never. Tell her I done took the hair down. I could have gave her 50 or 60 for this. I need a blow dryer with a comb though. This ain't gonna get it. This shit can't even. It's never bad to start late in nothing. Listen, start and get on it. That's all I'ma say. Get on it. Get on it. You'll be alright. You ain't the first and you won't be the last. As my man Trap used to be saying. You're not the first and you won't be the last. Go ahead and get your swag in. Learn how to. Hey, listen. You almost burnt our asses up this morning. I woke up and this foreman was still on steam. I was like, this nigga trying to burn us up in here. I'm black as shit already. And that nigga had that real deal foreman grill going. This is not the Holyfield grill. Holyfield did have a grill out, but that was the fake grill. Man, listen, I keep saying it. Appreciate you. My name ain't Troy. My name Hamza. Spelled with a K. Y'all keep calling me that. Troy's a fictitious organization. They see me doing taxes, they call it fraud. The IRS be telling me I'm not entitled to the money I'm asking for. Let me spell it out for you. It's Hamza. Listen, if you don't know what you're doing in a ring, come see the squad. We'll lace your boots. Because if you don't do it right, they will unlace your boots. I seen it. My man close slammed the door on me when I told him about them unlacing them boots. You do not want your boots unlaced in there. You don't want that. That means you got knocked out and you need the blood to flow from the head to the past the root chakra to the feet. Your blood ain't flowing. So they unlace them shoes. Listen, if you don't do what you're supposed to do in there, your shoes will be unlaced.
That is not where you want to be.
You don't want to be looking up in the sky. You're supposed to be looking at your opponent, but you up and looking up to the Lord. To the Lord. The Lord is not the God. It is your guide. You feel me? You're supposed to become the Lord. So you're not looking up at the Supreme because you didn't know what you was doing in there. You feel me? You gotta know. We just gonna get some final thoughts in. Listen, Foster didn't get cheated. Okay? We did a film study a couple hours ago on that. We didn't we watched Foster. He did not get cheated. We watched it. We watched it. There was no cheating involved. Hey, blood, let me get a paper. Cause I ain't about to drive nowhere. I just need a paper, blood. I ain't driving nowhere to get no hints or nothing. Where the little papers at? You be lacing me with. Swearing you a Coley don't look like none of these niggas. Every picture I've seen, you looking like your own nigga. You. I'm looking at this ID right here. You got that Arnold head though. Pause. What is Jake doing? Eating chips?
You know, outside, running around.
There you go. I'm about to just roll up some of this. Yeah, these the final thoughts on what happened. And what happened was these people y'all think got the technical skills from being promoted properly don't have them. They don't have that. They don't have that, blood. Thoughts. eBay's fight predictions. Listen, these folks don't have the skill set that you think they have. That's why they getting what they get. They don't have that skill set. I know y'all think they do. I know y'all think they do, but they don't. They don't. I'm sorry. I'm not saying they can't get it, but Oshake Foster, he did not get cheated because when I watched the fight and did the film study, you can watch it. It's Oshake Foster versus Robson film study, tagged with Ohio Runs Boxing, my man Marcus, busting his pack. They never answered to none of these film studies. They be talking about how did I score the fight. No, I did a film study on that bitch. What you mean how I judge it? I did a film study showing you why he got his pack busted. Why is my chat being disconnected? And we don't use opinions on my channel, eBay. I was actually a professional boxer, bro. So how would I have an opinion about somebody that I'm actually was in the field of doing what they did? That's why I need y'all to make sense of this shit. Y'all be saying shit that don't make no sense. When y'all be asking the questions and that shit be getting vexatious. Like it becomes very vexatious because you're asking me something on an opinion on that I did. I coached it. I lived it. It's not an opinion when you can actually watch the fight and see what happened. We actually watched it. We actually watched it and did a film study. So what I'm saying is not I don't use opinions. I watch the fight and discuss the facts of what happened in the ring. I don't know why people can't get that in their mind. You got to get that in your brain. You think I'm talking about my opinion? That's what y'all think I'm doing. Y'all think I'm making opinionated statements on boxing. It's not my opinion. That's what he did in the fight was he didn't throw no punches. What Shakur did was he didn't throw no punches. He just threw the left hand. He just got a left hand. When you get in there with punchers, people start getting awkward. They start moving around. They don't have the defense that they say they got. Because if they did, they wouldn't be moving. I'm speaking on behalf of James Twine, formerly known as James, aka the Tone Man. He never did all of that moving and shit. There's nothing you could tell me about it. I watched it. I participated in it. And that's what I'm sick of niggas arguing about technical boxing with me when they never did no technical boxing. It's that simple, bro. It's that simple. It's that simple, G. You arguing and trying to, and the first thing they're gonna tell me is every time somebody disagree with your opinion, nigga, I'm not arguing no opinions on this bitch. Excuse my language. Y'all niggas arguing opinions. I'm breaking down technical boxing from what happened in a fight, according to the 4-point criteria scoring system. That's what I'm doing. If you're not doing that, then me and you are talking about two different things. You're not even in the same building I'm in. You're not even in the building I'm in. We're not in the same building, atmosphere, stratosphere. You're talking about opinionated things because you only can have an opinion on these things. You never did them. And that's what people is getting misconstrued with Hamza. I'm breaking down what actually happened, not what you think happened. I'm calling the fight play for play. I'm calling this bitch play for play. And when I be doing that, I'm starting to see the technical skill is not where it's supposed to be. I'm calling it. All off that Floyd work. All off the Floyd work. I watch any Floyd fight. He's going to be neutralizing every man in there with the same shots. Jabbing, check hooking, pull counters, jab to the body. Sit. Sit. That is it, buddy. It don't take all of that. Y'all ain't watched that. I had to roll me a joint real quick. Yeah, Andre Ward neutralizes things because he was a gold medalist to learn how to use his jab. He learned how to use his jab, dog. Oh no, we not tripping. eBay fight predictions. We not tripping, blood. I'm never tripping. That's just my character. It's just gonna come out like that, blood. Ain't no my bad and none of that shit over here. Unless you get to acting like you know something you ain't never did, then we gotta bust your pack. You can't be doing that. That's the only thing we don't do over here. And listen, if I watch your scraps and you didn't do nothing to shit that you claiming to need, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. We just talk about what actually happened on here. We did a film study on it. That's what I'm going to start asking people to do. Hey, listen, you know so much, film study that and send it to me. And tell me why you thought he won in your mind as a non-professional boxer. So now I'm going to be talking to niggas. Tell me why you thought he won as a non-professional. Tell me why you thought that. It's that simple. Andre Ward got due diligence in what he be doing. He practiced. We practice. It's all it really is. It's just about practicing. So when niggas get mad on here about this blogging, just know I only do film studies really and break down technical boxing as a professional. Anything else is uncivilized, bro. Anything else is uncivilized. I don't want to hear it. Why? Why are you trying to argue something you never did? Why does Shakur say he's up there with Pernell Whitaker? Hey, let me go talk to Aaron about that right now. I'm about to go talk to Aaron about it right now. Listen, I'm liable to get my ass cussed out for going in this man's room, asking him and saying some shit like this. Excuse me, Mr. Coley. I wanted to, somebody in the chat said, why Shakur be saying he up there with Mr. Whitaker?
When he say that? When?
I don't know. The chat is saying that he said that. And my niggas in the chat don't be lying.
He ain't nowhere near that. And I love him. I ain't no hater, but he ain't got none of that Pernell up in him. If he was really watching Pernell, he'd be slipping, dipping.
Listen, I gave you them Pernell tapes, and I was happy I gave them. Because it made me better.
It was over with. I went all kind of, you put these back in there, folks. I went crazy.
Yeah, blood.
Oh, man. That Pernell tape.
That little clip is clutch, ain't it? Yeah, I just want to come up here and ask you about that.
Not on them tapes. He not on Pernell. He can't be on Pernell.
So you telling me Shakur Stevenson cannot be watching Pernell Whitaker?
He's not. Hey, I tell him to his face he ain't watching no Pernell.
You were telling.
Hey, bro, you can't. What you see from Pernell?
You keep talking. Hey, you keep calling this man name like you know. You heard him. You heard him. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it, buddy. You can't be watching it. You can't be. How you up there with him? Pernell got a goal, if I'm not mistaken. Did Pernell not get a goal? So how you up there with Pernell? You not up there with Pernell, not in accolades either. Pernell got a goal, didn't he? Did Pernell get that goal?
He ain't watching no Pernell.
Didn't Pernell get a goal?
Yeah, he ain't watching no Pernell.
No, listen, we ain't even gonna go there yet. We gonna break you down easily. If you got a silver and Pernell got a gold, how was you on his level? You wasn't on his level in the amateurs. That's just common sense, bro.
He know what?
I don't think he know, Aaron.
You talking about the same Pernell?
I don't think he know Pernell. That nigga Purnell used to be off weed and everything, busting ass. Pause. Mario Lasperance, that white boy, he was training me a little bit. He used to, him and Purnell was good friends. That nigga had about 400 Amex. That nigga was crazy good. That nigga, man, Purnell was the best nigga, bruh. That nigga used to be doing what he wanted, bro. Norfolk. Slicker than ice water. He was trained by, he can't be, because if he was, he'd be doing George Benton moves, bitch. Am I lying? Aaron, if he was watching Purnell, then he'll know that he was trained by George Benton, and he'll, hey, bitch, I'm out of here with you. That nigga just swag with some shoulders off that Purnell.
That's what you will have watching Purnell.
You will. I know it, because I gave the tapes up. I gave them up. Listen, I gave my man my Purnell Whitaker DVD fight tapes. He be doing moves in pro fights you never fucking seen, blood. It's like watching N1 mixtape in boxing. Nigga, Azuma was an all-time great. And Purnell went behind his back and hit him. And he threw a punch behind the back and hit him, blood. Hey, bitch. That's a pack bust. I just got my pack busted. That's what Dipsy do. Hey, man. Niggas been hitting my Cash App all day. I'm not even going to tell you to hit it. I'm not even going to tell it to you. Why does he say that? Why does he say he up there with Mr. Whitaker? May he BIP, which is boxing peace? It's because he left-handed. He went to the Olympics, and he finding that underlying principle as a common ground to make that integral mindset or integral conclusion that he's something like him. Now, those are bars.
So what he's saying is he wants the guys to come down on that Purnell guy because he's not watching.
He not watching. And that's what's going to get his ass killed in there lying like that. He not watching that shit like that, blood. Because if he was, he would be like, well, damn, who coaching Purnell? And he'll be like, who is that? George who? Benton. Who is he? George Benton in there with that big-ass pinky ring on. Why you think Purnell's defense was so good, blood? George Benton was right-handed. George Benton was right-handed, blood. And he knew how to train a lefty. You know why? Man, if you watch Purnell fight, he stayed sticking the jab, dog, moving toward his right. Some of the things that he was doing too were Purnell-esque. Because Purnell did lose a fight against Ramirez and one of them and Chavez, but he really beat Chavez. He lost against Ramirez because he was moving around way too much. The second one, he got on his cheeks. Who Shakur needs to watch is Hector Camacho. If he watch Camacho, blood, I'm going to let you get in right after this. If he watched Camacho, Camacho was a master at feinting and tripling up on the jab, no matter if he moving or not. Yes, sir.
They not rolling and punching. That's another.
Hey!
Not rolling and punching.
Hey!
Nobody is.
Nobody is.
Roll Roll out.
You know who had that?
Who?
Pacquiao. You know why? Because Freddie Roach used to be like, pop, 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 under the hook. And when he roll up, he coming with that left hand, them hooks and them shots. It didn't have to be technical, but he rolling it.
Rolling and pop something. If you don't know how to roll and pop, you're not going to get no
You're
drop.
not going to get no drop. If you're not rolling and popping, you're not dropping nothing. Period. Two professionals. Been all over. This nigga been to Africa with it. He set the precedent for me to go to Africa and start coaching. Right where he was at. Yeah, my man fought on these same grounds. I need to coach. Where the king at? We fought for the prince. We trying to coach. We need bread. That man didn't do none of that. Hey, listen, hit them likes, though. I'm not asking for no cash apps, but don't get me on these because y'all not hitting them like buttons. So you either hit the like button or the cash app button. That's it. If you're not at least gonna like it, hit that cash app. $ KuernoDeChivo with a K. Chivo CH. And it's really KuernoDeChivo. Because a Chivo, in African languages and etymology, and nowhere that we use the CH. They be using that in the place of a T sometimes. Because they use it in the word neb er te er. Because that means the Lord of the world. That was what the Supreme Being made the feminine energy called the neb er te er. And that's why Islam is the womb of Allah. That's God made itself into the feminine energy, which is the neb er te er. They call it the neb er chair. It's a fact. It's in the African languages and it's on the Kabbalah. Nigga, did I always have a feeling that Bud would destroy Spence? TTT podcast, where in the hell is you from? You ain't from the Ohio. You not from the roots. Hell is the roots of the earth, nigga. The core. You not from the Lam chakra. You not making no sense. My nigga just slammed the door on you. Asking that, blood. I been told y'all about that Spence shit. I told it to you with no hate. None. No hate. If you don't, my man just told you. You not rolling the punches and coming up with the hook. You not rolling and hooking and upping. You don't have that. You not doing that. That would be deemed Mexican style. No. Not moving his head played a factor. Do you get it? Not moving his head played a factor. I told you this 8 years ago on Boxing Ego. You must be a new nigga. You might need to hit my cash app. TTT podcast. You a new nigga, blood. I talked about this 8 years ago on YouTube. 8. I'm a number 8. I'm an infinite. I'm two circles combined. That's a whole dimensional thought. I talked about this on Ego. I posted it on my gram. You not following me. You lost. You been on here consistently. You're lost. I just busted your pack. You asking questions that niggas in this chat who really been day ones, old seers, They already know this. Dude was just talking about this in a live I did a couple hours ago. I did 3 lives today. The second live I did, dude was talking about this. This might be my 4th one. He literally was saying, Hamza told y'all this about Earl and not moving his head and having defense years ago. 8 years ago, bro. 8, when I was boxing professionally. The reason why you're here. Shakur's not moving his head. I'm going to go on Boxing Voice tomorrow and talk about it. I need to be coaching these guys. They working with people catching their mitts, ruining their skill set. You can't, mitts is dangerous. You could train somebody's muscle memory. They can see the shot but can't get it off because they doing this all day. And you're not even doing it how I was doing it. You're not throwing those shots. See, that's one thing can't no nigga ever. I don't care who you is. I turn punches over. And now that I'm vegan, I was really a 40. I'm a 47 pounder, but I could fight at 40, 47. I was fighting at 50. Fighting at junior middle for real. One of my last fights was at middleweight, 56. If I would have been at 140 vegan, not having to do no weight cuts, bro, I would have had to fight at 47 because you lose so much water fighting, you'll get tired in there from losing a lot of that water weight. I would have had to fight at 47. And listen, knowing what I know now, eating a good square meal, which is a vegan meal, and then had that watermelon with that cayenne pepper. Listen, watermelon plantains, black rice, garbanzos, watermelon, some potatoes, some avocado. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm telling you I am. You're not gonna be hitting me. My defense was supreme. Andre Ward, all niggas seen it. Every nigga who came through the Andre Ward gym, they seen my defense. You wasn't getting off. You wasn't doing nothing. Niggas only got off when I worked on what I was working on. And that's what anybody in the gym would tell you. I'm working on something. That's my favorite thing to say. That's what you always say. I'm working on something. Yeah, I was trying to be a better fighter. That's what practice is for. What are you doing? What are you working on? And then they used to be telling my man Otis Seymour this, and he used to be like, they used to always be saying, Troy, you was working on something. And I used to be like, well, isn't that what you're supposed to be doing? Yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Working on things. What are you in here doing? Try not to look bad in sparring. It's just sparring. Everybody gonna see you got your ass whooped. It don't matter what we working on. It's sparring. The moment you take it personal, That's why you never gonna make it. It's boxing, blood. You gotta practice. You gotta spar to get better, not spar to whoop nobody. You literally gotta spar to get better. I can't wait to talk to my man Dave Lopez about getting that Dre work. Listen, I know he didn't do shit in there. I know you wasn't doing nothing, bro. You didn't do nothing. Don't listen. Don't tell me you was in there doing this, cause if Dre would really get serious with you, blood, you would be in a casket. Listen, that work is phenomenal, ain't it? That's what I be wanting to. I want to talk to him about that work. That Dave work is phenomenal. That Dre work is phenomenal. I've seen it in person. I seen my man Aaron working with him. I literally seen it in person. I seen my man Aaron working with Dre. The work was ridiculous. He's really fast. He knows what he's doing. He's not your average bear in there, buddy. I'm here to tell you that the man Andre Ward is not the average guy. He won a gold medal. He was undefeated for a reason. I'm telling you. He was 36-0. 3-6 is 9. He sacrificed everything to become a vessel for God, and in turn, he received everything. This is showing devotion to God. He a minister. I'm the prophet. It's plain and simple, man. It's plain and simple. You really got to know what you're doing in there. It's not a joke. And that's the thing. Dre ain't about to put no mitts on. It's just like you got to get with a real coach. And I just be the bad guy. And I really don't care because I'm just going to tell you the honest facts of what happened and why it's happening. I listen, when I run into Shakur and these niggas, excuse my language, I'm going to tell them right to their face, hey, bud, come here real quick. Let me holler at you. Call Dre. Who? Dre? Dre, you know Dre? You know Dre? Call Dre, bro. Just call him real quick on the FaceTime. He gonna call him. I'm gonna get on the phone. Hey, blood, I'm about to holler at Shakur about technical boxing. I just thought I might call you and tell you because you seen the real in the gym and in the fight. And I'm off as an older gentleman in boxing. So I'm just gonna give him some skill things to work on as a true southpaw that came up in your gym. and in Oakland. 13 years. 2011. It's about to be. We halfway through the year already. We going into 2025, blood. We going to 2025. So these niggas who don't be boxing and just know how to do pretty mitts miss me with it. Hey, blood. Like, come on, bro. Like, my name ain't Troy. My name Hamza. Well, then, if you always watch me in Ego, you should know. I've been telling people to move their head. Shakur don't move his head. He don't move it. Man, hair looking good and healthy, dog. I've been working on it. Taking my chlorophyll. It's important. Vegan diet. Birthday at the end of this month. Reincarnation day. It's a fact. Yeah, I know that's why they ass in there. Donkey. That's why they donkey. Hold on. Let me get y'all together. A lot of fighters do not move their head in there. And that's why they doodle ball Zoe. What's good with DS? We know a lot of fighters don't move their head in there, bro. I've been telling y'all that for years. That's why they not that good.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
You see what I'm saying? You can't be you gotta be.
But I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
You gotta be. I've been telling you for years. Head movement. I watched all of them. I'm not a person who doesn't watch them. I literally just watch the guys. Head movement is the ticket. And it puts you in position to land a shot. How depending on how you practice on moving your head. I practice on moving my head to be in a position to land a hook to the body. I could show you some of my sparring, me slipping and getting over there and just sitting over there. Yeah, and then running and shout, oh, you not about to do nothing? Because if I'm over here, then you do something. I'm going to come back around and run a shot from another way. I'm seeing if you watching me while I'm over here, you not even, you just looking at me like this, looking, waiting for a shot. Oh, you ain't about to throw nothing. Let me just run this shot to your guts. Let me run these shots. Snapping your dome piece back. Like those things. Yes, sir. All time GOAT work. And it's not the fact that I need to be a GOAT or I did all this in boxing. It's understanding how to perform these skill sets in practice. So when you get in a fight, you can do it. Listen, You know how when you in there with a real person who know what they doing, like an Alfredo Lugo, man, it's hard to land a combination. They not standing there for you to land nothing. They're not even gonna let you, blood. You can run, you can talk all you want. You could be saying what you listen. You trying to get combinations off, they be get to moving around a certain way and getting awkward, and you can't land nothing. It be over with. You be lost. You be lost in there. You gotta learn how to get back to your jab, land that. See, I only went 6 rounds, but in my mind, I turned it into a longer round fight by understanding if it went any longer, I would have to understand how to execute my sharp jab. That's all I would have to do at the end of the day. If my jab is sharp, I ain't even got a trick. Because when people get tired in there, their defense get lackadaisical. The sharp jab gonna bust your nose up off rip. That's why I used to not be tripping, not going long rounds or doing nothing. And I was about to really get, that's what I'm saying. When they hit me for a Yuri Foreman scrap, that was going to be an 8, 10 round type of thing. 8 rounders. I ain't ever even been, I only had been 6 a couple times. I'm about to get 8s off the rip against a former world champion with 33-1 who only lost against Miguel Cotto, and I would have stopped his ass. He ain't had no punching power. They thought I was gonna be a certain type of black fighter who was gonna come in there and be trying to box with him. I wasn't. We was gonna be fighting in New York. Oh no, blood. I'm coming straight to you. I'm coming straight to you, buddy. And I'm gonna bust your pack. And you're gonna be trying to run around, skipping. I'm gonna put so much quick pressure and head movement on you. You're gonna be missing, and I'm gonna knock you out. I seen Miguel Cotto in person, bro. He little. I don't care what you talking about. You could be as skillful as you want. If you smaller than me, I'm gonna beat your ass. Sit. You can talk and be mad. I don't care who you is. You can be a I don't care if it's pro, sparring, or whatever it is. I don't care nothing about that. You could be quick with your jab. Once I neutralize you with my defense and frustrate you, I'm gonna start running them shots, them 1 counters at a time. And I know you guys never really seen me really box for real, so you don't know what I'm really talking about. But you're not gonna be able to hit me at all, and I'm gonna be going to your body off the misses, and you gonna slow down. And then I'm gonna press you, and I'm gonna be doing it, pressing you. I don't be running around in no boxing ring, and that's what I'm telling you. I've watched these things, I've done them. These guys don't possess the skill set against anybody. I don't want to hear about you didn't fight nobody. That nigga Artem got 12 fights with 10 knockouts. He not punching like that. He ain't fought nobody for real. I watched him. I watched his fights. I was all on his box rec, looked up his amateur pedigree, watched his highlight reel, seeing the competition he was in there with. That man was decently skilled and was right in front of him. He don't know how to execute his jab for real. He don't understand the professional level of boxing. He not learning it from no real pros. And if he think he learning it, maybe them pros are not articulating it well to him because he not looking good in there. He's regressing, as me and my mans be saying. Pause. He's literally regressing. You watch it, and then it do matter. It do matter of who you working with too. He wasn't. He was working with minimal competition at first. Now he at the championship level. Hey, listen. Y'all think y'all like Floyd. Y'all not even fighting world champions. Half of Floyd's fights was a world champion. Yeah, I don't. It's so you can enjoy it all you want. It's not gonna get him nowhere though. He's regressing. He has no inside work. He doesn't understand the craft. He's not technical. That's what you think in your mind. That's what you're saying. Time out with Mr. Miles. I had no issue with Shakur last night. I enjoyed the technical work. He wasn't technical. He wasn't technical, buddy. Because if he was, he would have understood how to land the jab as a southpaw. He didn't understand that. You know why? Because he didn't do it. You know what else his non-technical ass didn't do? He ain't understand how to land the right hook on the body with a man who fight like that. He didn't understand that. What was technical about that? He didn't land no right hooks to the body until the 10th and 11th round. He didn't know. He didn't stop a man. That man ain't really fought nobody. Man had 12 fights. And he was a bronze medalist. That means Shakur is not ready yet. He was supposed to stop dude. Frank Martin literally almost stopped him. Frank Martin handled him better. Frank Martin almost got him out of there. Those are facts. Argue with your mama. Argue with her. Don't argue with me about it. I watched the fight. I did this. It's very easy to break down the facts of what I've done as a professional. These are not opinionated statements. I watched the fight. He doesn't know how to land right hooks to the body. He doesn't know how to execute a proper jab as a southpaw. He doesn't know how to. He wasn't feigning. He wasn't check hooking. He wasn't check upping. Never even heard of it. And that's my point. Y'all just be talking about something that you never did. And that's when it gets spooky. Because now you're making up fairy tales, ghost tales. You never did this. But you arguing something. Man, the nigga wasn't technical. There was no technical work done. If he's so technical on defense, why he can't stay in the inside and stay in the middle of the ring and control it? He did not. Nobody controlled the middle of the ring. Not one of them. Nobody controlled that middle. Don't tell me they did because I watched it and they didn't. They didn't. They was all over the ring, buddy. Those are facts. Those are facts. Nobody controlled the middle of the ring. Not Foster, not Stevens. Soon as I turned the fight on, soon as dude came to him, he started jumping straight back. I looked at my man Aaron and said, "The fight is over. I don't want to see it." He didn't learn anything. I told these folks on the live, he must make it a fight. He didn't make it a fight because he didn't like dude's punching power. And dude really not punching like that. He got decent punching power. I done been in there and sparred those guys. I could tell how they would be punching with eights on. But this is the thing. Soon as you punch them back, they punching power go down the drain because they don't like getting hit. They can't take it to the guts. Uh, See, I used to hurt guys in the gym with 16s on. You would get hurt. The left hand is sharp and hard. Pause. That left hand will smoke you, blood. And my jab stiff. My jab to the body will hurt you too. Those are facts. I mastered it when I became and when I was an amateur, I mastered that before I even had any fights. And I was sparring, I mastered the jab to the body to where niggas was in the gym talking about it like, damn, he got that jab to the body. He be doing it. He landed every time. I was stopping people in their tracks with it. Stopping them in their tracks with the jab to the guts. You wasn't doing that. I do it in fights. And this is the thing. All I need is a reminder. I don't need a whole breakdown of, no, you gotta do this and no, bend your knees. Feint, use a jab. I'm gonna be on that so tough that you're gonna be trying to tell me to throw the left hand. And I'm really working off the jab, neutralizing it and going forward with it. See, I learned how to. I start when I start boxing. I start learning how to control the middle of the ring. And then I stop playing with folks. Once you control that middle of the ring, there is nothing no one can do. I'm telling you. You can't do nothing. You can't land no shots. In controlling the middle of the ring, you have to be defensively oriented. You gotta have some form of defense, dog. That's how you got to. You don't have no defense, you're not gonna be able to control the middle. And that's just how that works. And those are our final thoughts on that. We're not gonna be up all night with it. Hamza, 4 years ago, did you have Manny Pacquiao beating Jeff Horn? Yes, I did. He beat his ass. He roughed his little ass up in there, and he hurt him. Pacquiao won damn near one round. He was too big for him. Jeff Horn was too big for Pacquiao. Yes, I did. And I did a film study on it. He didn't do nothing in there. Pacquiao was just kept, no, bloody hitting you. He got you up against the ropes just working. And he had awkward movement that was bothering Pacquiao. Yeah, like Pacquiao ain't. It's gonna be hard to certain fighters. It's gonna be hard for Pacquiao to beat him because of the size differential. Jeff Horn was pretty big in there. Pause. He had good size. So like that's not gonna work at no real welterweight. He ain't gotta cut no weight. He ain't gotta do nothing. He still almost got hurt. Pacquiao still caught him with a good shot, hurt him in the eighth or ninth round. But that was it. After that, dude went right back to whooping on Pacquiao the whole fight, roughing him up, hitting him with shots. They was just both in there wild for real. They both were in there wild with it. They were. They was in there wild, blood. They was in there wild. But yeah, man, that's it. We done did like 3 or 4 today. We gonna move on. I don't want to discuss the topic of Shakur anymore because the other thing he just wasn't listening in the corner. He wasn't listening in the corner. He was running his mouth and his emotions too much. Him, Gervonta, and Devin Haney. Well, no, Gervonta, Devin Haney. They both Scorpios. Shakur might be one too. Yeah, bro. It's just regular boxing to me. And I see these guys don't understand that. And it's hard for them. It's hard for them, blood. They don't get it. It's all right though. That it ain't gonna hurt long. Are the famous words of my man Bobby Hemmett. It ain't gonna hurt long. Y'all get that? Listen, you reap what you sow. That's the season we in. Heruhuti. You reap what you sow, my G. And when you sow a good seed, you reap a good harvest. These guys haven't sowed good seeds. They think they know boxing and they don't. They don't know boxing. They don't know diet. They don't know head movement. They don't know the rules of boxing. They don't know the business. It shows. Good looking, blood. I told you, listen, we ain't even got the backdrops going yet. Wait till I get these backdrops going. With the picture, I'm just throw them up right here. They gonna let's see that go up pretty high. Yeah, I'm gonna get two, bang bang, and then I'm gonna have my man make some smaller ones over here, and we gonna be in the stew. I gotta get the gold mic again. I got the gold mic, but I gotta get the mic stand so I could just set the mic up and then plug the rest of my stuff up, run it. I had a mic just sitting here in the joint. Shout out to the Coleys, Akai and them. Hey, Aaron! I'll tell him for you, blood. I'll tell him for you. We gonna be back tomorrow. You can't be enduring works of the earth. It's five in here with five likes. That's means no, that's two Heruhutis. And that definitely means you reap what you sow. So if you sow a good seed, you will reap a good harvest, but you're still supposed to be sowing God seeds by studying the prophets of boxing, which are the people with the it's HET. It's Hutep. HETEP. HETEP. But no. Salam alaikum. I'm in Hutep. I'm in Hutep. The hidden consciousness and peace. Because peace is with the likeness you made in. And that's where the hidden consciousness is at. It's in peace. There, yes, sir. I'm in Hutep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Sensei. I'm in Hutep. Yes, sir. The hidden consciousness of the Neb air to air in peace. Alhamdulillah. And listen, Ham is the throat chakra. Alhamdulillah. You put Alhamdulillah, but it's the same. Alhamdulillah. It's really supposed to be Alhamda Allah. No, Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be Alhamdulillah. Allah. Al means the, Ha means the throat chakra, Tu means under, and Allah the consciousness and will. It's etymology of language. I didn't make it up. I just be breaking it down by looking at the words. Ham is the throat chakra, that's why I'm Hamza. Alhamdulillah. It's the word of God, is always with God. It's the spiritual power and the vehicle to drive. You know what? I'm in Hotep.